Hey guys, it's Valif. Welcome back to another video. You won't believe this crazy story, and this is why we're out to expose the agenda. Take a look at this story. There's a trans prisoner. She went to jail, right? She identifies as a woman, but she was born a man. She was arrested for killing her foster father. According to the reports, she stabbed her foster father 27 times. 27 times she killed that guy. So she was arrested and was given jail time. Now take a look at this. Because she identified as a female, she was transferred to the female detention center. But while in jail, she got two of the inmates pregnant. This is a crazy story, but this is what is happening in the world right now. And this is a whole problem with this agenda, this trans agenda, because people are just like not looking at it from the dark side. They're just using their own minds. And I believe that as time goes on, we'll have a lot of these issues coming up. In fact, we already have these issues because there's some women, when they get into these public toilets or washroom, they find it uneasy because when they get into these places, they see people that identify as female chilling and doing the same stuff. And it makes them like they feel uneasy. They feel so bad about it. But if you want to speak up, they will say it's hate speech or you're, in quote, misgendering people. And believe me, it's crazy because these so-called trans women still got their male genitalia. So I'm like, if you still got your male genitalia, take it to the men's toilet and do that there. But they don't want it like that. Like they want to go to the women's toilet and do it there. And when you speak up, you're a bad person. Now let's go into this story because this is a very interesting story. A very, very interesting story. So let me read. New Jersey trans prisoner who impregnated two inmates. She was transferred to the men's facility. Demi Minor, 27, has been transferred from New Jersey Only Women's Prison to the Vulnerable Housing Unit at the men's facility. And she got very angry and she was trying her best to protest with this decision. But to me, I think that's the best decision because she went to prison and she got two women pregnant in prison. Meanwhile, she identifies as a woman. So why is she doing that? So let's just read the story. They say a transgender inmate has been transferred out of the only women's prison in New Jersey after impregnating two female inmates. Demi Minor, 27, has been moved to the Vulnerable Housing Unit at the Garden State Youth Correction Facility, a prison for young adults ranging from 18 to 30, according to Dan Speranza, the New Jersey Department of Corrections spokesman. Now, Speranza confirms that there are three trans women housed in the youth facility, though the prison general population houses only men. And I don't want to go through the whole story because but let's look at this other one. Let's look at New York Post. They said trans prisoner who impregnated two female is psychopath according to the foster mom. So don't forget the fact that this person killed the foster father by stabbing him 27 times. 27 times. I don't know why, but she keeps complaining that she's been misgendered. Now let's read this article. Depending on who you ask, the 27-year-old inmate who impregnated two women in a New Jersey prison earlier this year is either a martyr to the transgender cause or a cold-blooded killer who got involved in a messy love triangle behind bars. Demi Minor is a troubled foster kid, then called Demetrius. So he has been in record for burglaries and at least one carjacking at gunpoint before brutally stabbing her foster father, Theotis, 27 times. It's really bad for this person to kill the foster father. And he did that in 2011 at age 16. So when we talk about demon possession, people think that like we're joking at God ain't real, Satan ain't real. Like how can you explain this? That is why people need to pray. Because some of these people, it's not that they are not okay, they are being possessed by spirits. They are being controlled by evil spirits. And that's what we're trying to emphasize on this channel. that people are being controlled by spirits. You won't explain this. You won't explain a person just switching lanes. And even though the person switched lanes, the person is still doing the same stuff she would have done if she was a man. Man, this is crazy. This is really crazy. The world is turning into a very, very sick place. And my concern is you people, because you guys have to pray. Pray for these people. This person is not he's not in his right mind. He needs serious help, because right now he's a psychopath. Like stabbing your own father, your own foster father 27 times. Man, you see, like there was blood everywhere. The community was outraged. The foster dad was considered the great guy, like an angel. But Demetrius is now Demi, a transgender woman activist fighting to be returned to the women's prison after being removed from the state-loan facility for females in June, when it was discovered that she had impregnated 2 other inmates. She was sent to a lockup where she is the only person identifying as female. Her legal team is fighting for her transfer under a new and controversial state policy enabling inmates to be housed according to their preferred gender identity. You know what's crazy about the story? While this trans woman was in jail, she got into a relationship with another inmate, right? And this person uses D and was banging that girl. Then, according to what they say, the other girl got jealous because the other inmate was having too much fun. So, according to Demi, she said the other lady threatened her that if you don't blow me up, I'm gonna beat your bitch. But Demi never complained. She never said it was rape. She just like enjoyed herself. So kind of like this guy was really enjoying jail. So as you can see, people can now switch genders and decide to go to a different facility because of their new gender. This is what the world is turning into, and you wanna speak up, they'll say it's hate speech. And I know very well that the LGBT is behind this stuff. They are gonna do their best to make sure that they implement this strategy. And this will cause a lot of chaos in America as a country. So I've read the post, and I'll make sure I leave the link in the description for those who want to go through. You see, this is what the world is turning into right now. Gender confusion. And when you want to speak up, they'll say you're misgendering the person. And it's called hate speech. So you can see the effects of housing trans women and females in the same prison. Now, I personally understand that in prison, a lot of things happen. A lot of bad things happen. But according to the Constitution, it's not proper for a person who is not yet fully female to be in the same detention area with females. Because there are a lot of things that may happen, like abuse, rape, murder, and other crazy things. So I'm just here to expose. I can't say too much, because if I go about ranting and express my true feelings, they will take down this channel, because I'm going to be very bitter on these things. We can't sit down and watch this BS happen in this world. As we are going towards this new world order, a lot of these crazy things are going to be pushed up. A man can just get up one day and feel like he's not perfect in his body and switch lanes to a woman. And he moves around, does his thing, behave like a woman, do makeup, but between his legs, he still identifies as a man. So this world is crazy. So let's end this video right here. What do you think about it? Leave it down in the comment section. I just want to have a wonderful day, but this cracks me up. Anyways, thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye.